Life isn't a checklist, it's a grand adventure. We often fixate on reaching the destination, forgetting the joy found in the journey's twists and turns, its unexpected detours,
We fucked up.
and its breathtaking scenery. Life is about constant growth and self-discovery, an endless evolution. There's no magical pause button in life. It won't suddenly become easier or less demanding. So stop waiting for the perfect moment to chase your dreams.
Get busy living. Or get busy dying.
Don't put off those big projects until you have more money or the kids are older. These are just excuses we tell ourselves. Instead, embrace the now. Start that business, write that book, take that class. Go talk to that girl who's caught your eye. Dedicate at least an hour every day to doing what you've always dreamed of. Imagine shedding the weight of expectations, the voices that whisper doubts and fears in your ear. What if you lived as if those voices, whether from your father, a mentor, or society itself, were silenced? What hidden passions would ignite? What dreams would you dare to chase? It's time to break free from those invisible chains and step into your authentic self, the person you were born to be. Every person who has achieved greatness didn't wait for the perfect moment. They seized the now, with all its imperfections and uncertainties. The same goes for your relationships. Your partner will test your resolve, pushing your buttons to see if your love and commitment are unwavering. It's in those moments that your true character shines through. If you find yourself in a truly toxic relationship, where your partner is consistently draining and disrespectful, then walking away might be the healthiest choice. But before you give up, remember that women, like the world itself, often test men as a way to gauge their strength and authenticity. They want to see if your love is resilient, if your inner truth can withstand any storm. It's really easy to close off when feeling hurt or afraid, but that only isolates and prevents you from experiencing deep connection with others. Treat your emotions like a fragile bird. Held too tightly, they suffocate. Held too loosely, they escape. The key is gentle acceptance, allowing yourself to feel fully without judgment. It's in this space of openness that healing and growth truly blossom. A young man who's been heartbroken by a past relationship might try to bury his pain by distracting himself with work, drugs, or other activities. But he would be better served by allowing himself to grieve, to feel the full weight of his sadness. By doing so, he opens himself up to the possibility of healing and finding love again. In your relationship, take ownership of your decisions. If you constantly rely on your partner to make choices, even beyond what she desires, it can erode her trust in you. It signals a lack of confidence in your own judgment and ability to lead. It's natural to want to make your partner happy, and compromise is a healthy part of any relationship. However, don't sacrifice your passions and values in the process. It's okay to have different interests and make choices that might not always align with your partner's preferences. Take Tom, for example, who loves playing soccer every weekend, but his girlfriend, Emma, prefers shopping. To please her, Tom repeatedly skips soccer to join Emma at the mall. While his intentions are good, over time he becomes resentful and unhappy. One day, Tom gathers his courage and has an honest conversation with Emma. He explains how much soccer means to him and suggests they'd find a solution that works for both of them. They agree to compromise. Tom gets his Saturday morning soccer games, and they spend quality time together on Sunday afternoons. By standing his ground and communicating openly, Tom not only preserves his passion, but also strengthens their relationship. Initially, your Emma might be upset, but she'd eventually come to respect your unwavering commitment to your true self, deepening her attraction and admiration for you. Life, like a garden, is full of unexpected twists and turns. New seasons bring different challenges, and sometimes storms threaten to uproot everything you've carefully cultivated. But just as a garden thrives through change, so too can your life. Embrace the unexpected, for it is in these moments of transformation that you have the opportunity to grow and blossom into something even more beautiful. Think of it like a caterpillar undergoing metamorphosis. It may seem like the end, but it's actually the beginning of a magnificent transformation. The caterpillar retreats into a cocoon, sheds its old form, and emerges as a vibrant butterfly. Similarly, by embracing change, you can shed old habits, beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve you and emerge as a more authentic, vibrant version of yourself. One of the most crucial changes you can make is aligning your life with your true purpose. Maybe the path you're on right now isn't fulfilling your deepest passions. It's okay to switch gears and pursue what truly matters to you. Imagine sticking with a college major you hate just because you started it. Wouldn't it be better to switch to something that ignites your passion? Even when you've been dedicated to a purpose for a long time, you might eventually feel your enthusiasm fading. While weak individuals might continue out of fear, superior man takes a step back. They allow themselves to release their old purpose and open themselves up to new possibilities. The vision of a new purpose might not be crystal clear at first, but don't let that stop you from taking action. Mistakes are a natural part of growth, and they only make you stronger. Once you fully embrace this new purpose, it too will eventually dissolve. This is where the cycle repeats itself. You continually shed old layers and embrace new ones until you discover your deepest purpose. Then you act wholeheartedly until that purpose also dissolves into the pure joy of who you truly are. So, how do you know if it's time for a change? Ask yourself, are there any habits or beliefs that are like weeds in my garden, holding me back? Are the people I surround myself with nurturing my growth, or are they like pests, hindering my progress? Am I open to taking calculated risks and trying new things, or am I too afraid to step outside my comfort zone? If you're not happy with your answers, then it might be time to shake things up. Change can be intimidating, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Remember, the only way to grow is to change. So be brave, be open, and embrace the exciting journey of transformation. And just as a strong romantic partnership can ignite our passions, so too can the friendships we nurture. However, not all friendships are created equal. Some lift us up, inspire us, and challenge us to be our best selves. Others might drain our energy, hold us back, or even lead us down a path that doesn't align with our true purpose.
It happened again.
It's essential to surround ourselves with friends who share our values, support our goals, and encourage us to live authentically. These are the friends who will celebrate our successes, offer a listening ear during our struggles, and hold us accountable when we stray from our path. They are the ones who will tell us the truth, even when it's hard to hear, because they genuinely care about our well-being and growth. In the midst of life's storms, the endless to-do lists, the pressures of work, the clamoring for attention, it's easy to lose bearing. We can become so consumed by the daily grind that we forget the deeper truths we discovered about ourselves and our purpose. These truths, born from moments of quiet reflection, intense experiences, or profound conversations, are like a lighthouse guiding us through the turbulent waters. They illuminate our path, reminding us of who we are at our core and what truly matters. But if we lose sight of this inner compass, we risk drifting aimlessly, disconnected from our true selves. Like a gifted artist, so focused on meeting deadlines and pleasing clients that they lose touch with the joy of creation that first sparked their passion. Or a teacher, worn down by the demands of the system, who forgets the spark that ignited their desire to inspire young minds. These are just examples of how easy it is to get caught up in the pursuit of external validation and lose sight of our inner truth. We may chase after success, money, or recognition, only to find ourselves feeling empty and unfulfilled. It's in these moments that we need to reconnect with our deepest realizations, those guiding principles that give our lives meaning and purpose. Don't get so lost in the doing that you forget the being. While taking care of your family is important, sacrificing your purpose to do so ultimately helps no one. If you lean towards a more feminine essence, this might not bother you as much. But for most men, something will always feel amiss. Yes, relationships and parenting require commitment and sacrifice, acts of love that often demand putting others before yourself. However, sacrificing your personal purpose isn't one of them. Settling for a life that feels unfulfilling, neglecting your own growth and potential, sends a message of weakness to your partner and children. It erodes their trust and can create distance in your relationship with your wife. This doesn't mean neglecting your family in pursuit of your dreams. It's about finding a harmonious balance. Dedicate time and energy to your goals, but don't let them consume you to the point where you neglect the people who matter most. When you're with your family, be truly present. Let go of worries about work or unfinished projects, and give your loved ones your undivided attention. By embracing your purpose and striving to be your best self in all aspects of your life, you embody authenticity and strength. This inspires your family, fostering deeper connection and respect. Your wife and children will see you living a life that is true to your values, and this will inspire them to do the same. There are 2 ideal ways to approach your relationship with your woman and the world. 1. Renounce intimacy and worldly pursuits to focus solely on your deepest purpose. 2. Fully embrace your woman and the world, sharing your unique gift with them while remaining present and grounded. By choosing one of these paths, you prevent yourself from being drained by the endless complications that life can bring. Either give yourself entirely or not at all. It's about being intentional and fully committed, whichever path you choose.